Welcome back to episode 3 of the VN Guided Reading Tour. Today we're continuing along with Haruka ni Aogi, Uruwashi no. For those of you who have been following on from the previous lessons, I've now added a set of grammar notes that you can follow. So if you're looking for something to study or review off of, you can check that out. So for this grammar guide, I've chosen some of the grammar items that shown up during the lesson. Some of these will be from JLPT, others will not be. I've tried to pick the ones that were important in the text that we read, or that I felt that are just grammar terms that are going to be useful to you as a reader. I've also tried to make since the grammar guide doesn't correlate with any textbook, I've tried to make them as self-contained as possible. So you shouldn't have to Google further just to understand the definitions that are in the notes. Of course, some of the grammar terms have multiple meanings, and those additional meanings might not be covered in the notes. Like, I'm only going to show the meaning that showed up in the novel. I don't think it's practical to bombard you with every single meaning all in one place. Although if you ask, I could produce that as well. So all the notes are in a Google Doc, and the link you can find the link in the description below. Alright, so I'm gonna set up and we can get started. Where were we? We were here, yes. Just gotta insert this H code. So we've just met our main character, Takizawa Tsukasa, has finally found some trace of humanity, and, excuse me, there we go. So, this pink-headed girl is trying to console our main character. Oops. I lost the translation aggregator window. 目の前に制服らしきものを着た少女が In front of me, a girl wearing something that looked like a uniform appeared in front of me.
まあ趣味だったら止めちゃ悪いかもだし、こっちとしても声なんかかけるつもりなかったし、実は声をかけるといろいろ問題あるかもだけど。
So she's saying Shimi is one's hobby. So if it was like his hobby to be here, 止めちゃ悪い this 止める this ja is it's a conditional, so like 止めたら悪い. So if I were to stop, that would be 悪い. This is the what do you call it? The colloquial form, the really colloquial form. 止めちゃ悪い だし. So it's listing multiple reasons. こっちとしても声なんかかけるつもりも声をかける is to go up and talk to someone. sumori nakata. So that means sumori is intention. So sumori nakata. So she had no intention. こっちとしても this kochi, so basically, so this part of the sentence is saying that she didn't intend to at first she didn't intend to go talk to him. And this toshitemo, it's basically a fancy way of saying mo. The toshitemo doesn't really, it's just like a filler. So it's like saying even me, I didn't originally intend to approach you. And the next part, 実は声をかけるといろいろ問題があるかもだけど。実は is to be honest, kind of. Or 声をかける yeah. So this is another conditional. So by doing this second part, so いろいろ問題あるかも. So there might be some problems with me talking to you. So 趣味だったら, this is another conditional. This is the tada conditional. So if it was his 趣味, とめっちゃ悪い. So like, if it was his hobby to be depressed out here, she's like, okay, I'll let him do it, whatever. So.
まあ趣味だったら止めちゃ悪いかもだし、こっちとしても声なんかかけるつもりなかったし、実は声をかけるといろいろ問題あるかもだけど。
灰色と黒の世界の中、彼女だけが色付きに見えた。窒息寸前の世界の中、彼女だけが生きていた。灰色と黒の世界の中 in this world 彼女だけが色付きに見えた。色付き means 好き means to come with or to be attached to. So 色付き means to have color, to come with color. So and this phrase に見えた is so this is to come with, to appear, this is to be colored, right? Nimieta is because it's kind of like noyon, it's kind of like noyo datta. Except this is focused on the act of seeing, on the perception of seeing. So it looked, it seemed that way. Like she looked like, yeah, from his perspective, it seemed like she was the only one who is colored in this world by looking. Chissoku is suffocation. Sunzen is just before. So chissoku sunzen is it's no sekai no naka. So in this world that looked like it was on the brink of suffocation, 彼女だけが生きていた. Just she was the only thing alive.
確かにまずいんだ、声かけちゃさ。でもさ、今のあなたは放っておけない感じがしたんだよ。私としては見てるだけでうわーって感じで。
確かにまずいんだ。声をかけちゃう. So this is backwards. So 声かけちゃ確かにまずい. Or 確かに声かけちゃまずい. まずい is like a bad situation. It's like complications. So for some reason it's bad for her to approach him. See, 今のあなたは放っておけない感じがしたんだよ。 hoteokenai is hoteoku is to leave alone. So, 放っておけない感じがした。感じがする is when you describe something has a feeling, it has a certain feeling. So he had the feeling that of something that couldn't be left alone. So he's saying that right now it feels like I can't leave you alone. 私としては見てるだけでうわーって感じで。うわーうわー This うわうわ is like when you're surprised at something and you're like, wow, this is really bad. Wow, what's wrong with this person? But sorry, I don't remember the English, what you would say in English. 私としては見てるだけで So 見てるだけで this うわーって感じで So just by looking, she felt like that. And again, this としては is sort of like filler. You can base the same thing as 私は見てるだけでうわーって感じで。彼女は考えるより先に何か言わなくてはという使命感で言葉を紡いでいるらしく見えた。She 考えより先にmeans before and so 考える so before even thinking より先により here means compared to and 先 means early and we go back to the end 言葉を紡ぐ言葉を紡ぐ is kind of like to mean to 言葉を紡ぐ literally means to speak. However, 紡ぐ is a kind of like a poetic way of saying it. It means it's kind of like to breathe words or to spin words. 言葉を紡ぐで紡いでいるらしく見えた。So, So, らしく見えた means that something looked a certain way, like that a certain impression. らしく so らしく means we'll go back to this. So, 何か言わなくては This is an abbreviated sentence. 何か言わなくては is a short form of 言わなくてはいけない or 言わなくてはならない It's saying it's a shortened form of it's like an abbreviation of that. So it's like saying 言わなくては is the feeling that I must say something, that person must say something. という使命感 使命 is a mission. So 使命感 is a sense of duty. So this girl, feeling the duty that she has to say something, spoke, and it seemed that way. And this part in 4 says that describes考えるより先に so wow, it's really hard to explain. 考えるより先に so okay, so before so rather than someone who's you normally think before you speak, this girl before she even thought to before she even thought to think, it seems like she was speaking based on a sense of obligation. ひどく落ち込んでいる誰かを励ましているみたいだった。ひどく is very, 落ち込んでいる is down and depressed. 誰かを励ます励ます励ます Yeah, 励ます 励ます励ます is a verb that means to cheer someone up 励ましているみたいだったみたいだった is an observation so it's like it seems like she was cheering someone up so she looked like she looked like the みたいだったひどく落ち込んでいる誰かを励ましている so it looked like she was trying to cheer up someone who is really depressed
こっちまで寒くなるというか見てられないというかこっちの甲を押し付けるのもあれだけど放っておけないっていうか今にもそのなんだ
そうこっちまで寒くなるというか寒くなるこっちまで寒くなるというか it's basically saying yeah she's saying it's like it's so cold that or no he looks so cold that just by looking at him she feels cold as well 見てられないis something you say when someone looks so poor or something looks so terrible or someone's doing something so bad that you can't stand to watch them というかこっちのこを押し付けるのもあれだけどこを I believe こ is here I'm not sure what the word means but I'm pretty sure it means saying a sense of what is good or bad so it's like saying こっちの子を押し付けるのもあれだけどthis form of あれ is very common in casual speech it's the concept of あれ here means kind of improper or like kind of not something you do it's like kind of rude like so it's saying she's saying that like to go and judge people and say yeah you're on the street you're in the middle of nowhere you must be depressed that's bad so like forcing that on people is kind of not so great right so that's what she's saying 放っておけないというか今にもその放っておけないというか今にもその This so no is just her stammering
こっちまで寒くなるというか見てられないというかこっちの甲を押し付けるのもあれだけど放っておけないっていうか今にもそのなんだ
その必殺は決して無様ではなく温かく微笑ましく見えて彼女の熱を浴びて僕まで温かなるようだった。This ようだった is it's like it was like that. I know I'm saying that a lot, but that's what it is. I mean, if you're talking metaphors, right? You're saying it was as if the sun was on. As if the sun was beating down on my face, or as if it's like anytime you use a metaphor, you could use something like のようだった。So 彼女の熱を浴びて僕まで暖かくなるようだった。So it was as if, or it was like I 熱を浴びる is to bathe in, as in like bathe in the sunlight. So it was like I was basking in her warmth, and through that it was as if I was the warmth was spreading all the way to me as well. So hishi is desperation or like try-harding. Franticness. その必死さは it doesn't mean try-harding. その必死さは決して is a negation with ない Buzama means unsightly. Is probably the way to describe it. So her franticness was by no means 決して無様ではなく so it didn't look like it was unsightly at all. Instead, it looked 温かく微笑ましく見えてる. Now, these are 温かく is in the adverb form, and so is 微笑ましく. Why are they in the adverb form? Well, that's because this verb 見える is after it. So 見える is a verb that means something looks a certain way. Of course, you can say something が見える. However, another way this verb is used is just saying you put an adverb in front of it. So this is just describing how something looked. It looked warm and heartwarming.
消えちゃいそうというか、とにかく元気出して。そういう気分じゃない時ってあるけど、だけどまだ生きてるし、心臓動いてるし、あったかいし。
So 消えちゃいそう。消える is to disappear. So this ちゃえ is actually a contraction of しまえ, as in 消えてしまいそう, and that しまう is that shimal is like a shimal for regret or like something kind of bad. So 消えてしま, like 消えちゃいそう. So it's like it seems like he would just disappear and that's bad. というか、とにかく元気出して。とにかく means anyways. そういう気分じゃない時ってあるけど。そういう気分 So it's like brighten up. I know there's times where そういう気分じゃない時ってあるけど、だけどまだ生きてるし So まだ is still, so you're still alive. 心臓動いてるし Your heart's beating. 暖かいしああ、そうか。この子は僕を励ましているのか。So he just realized. ああ、そうだね。暖かいね。So this そうだね is like agreeing with her, and 暖かいね is also agreeing with him. 彼女から放出される熱で世界に色が戻ってくる。森は黒い塊ではなく、無数の葉の一枚一枚が濃い緑色に滴り出す。So, 放出 is to emit. So, 世界に色が戻ってくる。So, the color 世界に the color returned to the world. And 彼女から放出 so 放出される that's passive. So the netsu, the warmth that was radiated from her turned the world back. 森は黒い塊ではなくでなくなり this is ない and this is the stem なる so なくなり So you would first think of the phrase nakunaru as you might have heard that phrase, and it means nakunaru means to vanish, right? To go away, because it's the first tense is aru, and aru opposite of aru is nai, and then you put that with naru, you get nakunaru. However, this is not saying the world vanished. This is not saying the forest vanished. This is saying this is the original form. The positive form of this would be de aru. So, and the negative form would be de nai. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct. And when you add naru, so de naku nari. So it went from being kuroi katamari de aru to not being so. So it's the forest stopped being a kuroi katamari. Katamari is a lump of black. Musu no ha no ichimai ichimai ga koi midori ni statari dasu. Musu is a countless. Ha no ichimai no ichimai. So this is leaves. So ichimai ichimai in this case means each leaf and each leaf by each leaf. So so out of the countless leaves, every single leaf, one by one, ga koiro ni staridasu. So koi midori is a strong green, and ni staridasu. Staridasu is kind of like statadaru is the drip. I'm not exactly sure the exact meaning here, but it's basically saying kind of like each of the leaves kind of drips back into the color of dark green.
ここだって世界の果てってわけじゃないし、こんな景色ならアイスランドとかに行けばゴロゴロあるし、写真で見ただけだけどね。
So here we have ここだって世界の果てってわけじゃないし、ってわけじゃないし is, or わけ here is there you go. わけじゃない. It does not mean that. Doesn't mean that. So here it's like saying it's not the case that it's the end of the world. Like it's not like this is the end. This is the edge of the world. こんな景色ならアイスランドとか行けばゴロゴロあるし。こんな景色 surroundings ならアイスランドとかに行けばゴロゴロある。ゴロゴロ means you can find it everywhere. So you can see this everywhere in Iceland. 写真で見た saw it in photos だけだけどね。So I just saw it in photos though. 確かにこういった風景は冷たい北海に浮かぶ島アイスランドにならありふれていそうだった。確かにこういった風景 This is similar toこういった is like this kind of so yeah こういった風景 So this kind of scenery 冷たい北海に浮かぶ島 Iceland. So at Iceland, and this part is modifying Iceland. It's describing it. 冷たい北海 Hokkai is the northern sea. に浮かぶ島 So it's like in the island that floats in the cold waters in the north, Iceland. にならありふれていそうだった。ありふれる is to be common, to be very common. And いそうだった it just means that it seems like, or he can picture that this kind of scenery would be very common. 単館上映の映像館で見たマイナーな映画にここと似た風景が出てきたのを思い出す。I don't know what this means. So, 映像館 is a cinema. It's a movie theater. で、見たマイナーな映画 So this is a obscure movie にここと似た風景が出てきたのを思い出す。So he saw something similar in a movie.
まあ確かに果てっぽい場所だし、無理やり元気になれっていうのもデリカシーないんだけど、今にも海に飛び込むか首でも吊りそうで、だから。
So she thinks that it looks like, so 釣りそう。首を吊る means to go hang oneself. 釣りそう means that he looks like he's going to hang himself. So he looks like he's going to 海に飛び込む. It looks like he's going to dive into the water and go hang himself. 果てっぽい Poi here means that みたいな it's like it's another like, but it's a casual. And this part of the sentence 無理やり元気になれ. 無理やり means to force someone to do. And 元気になれ, so telling someone, this is なれ is imperative form. So 無理やり元気になれっていう that means to tell someone, like to force someone to be cheerful, to tell someone. のもデリカシーないんだけど、delicacy is kind of like social modesty. It's like saying social tact. It's like very tactless.
まあ確かに果てっぽい場所だし、無理やり元気になれっていうのもデリカシーないんだけど、今にも海に飛び込むか首でも吊りそうで、だから。
So she's like, this place is very, this place is pretty in the middle of nowhere, and it's like, it's kind of rude of me to butt in, but you look like you're gonna kill yourself. So, and then it says, 大丈夫。僕はゆっくりと言った。そして笑ってみせた。ゆっくり means slowly, and so he said it slowly. そして笑ってみせた. And after that, 笑ってみせた. This 見せた means here means that he was like smiling and showing her that. It's kind of like instead of just 笑う, which is just a smile, he showed her a smile. うまく笑えた. So 笑える is 笑う is to laugh. 笑える is the potential form. So he's saying that he managed a decent smile.
本当に？
うん、もう大丈夫。バス停の台座から腰を上げて立ち上がる。So he finally gets up from the bus base. こんな光景を見た程度でがっかりしていたら、アイスランド人はいつもがっかりしているはずだけど、そんなことは聞かないよね。So he's saying, so 程度 here is amount, and it's also about a low amount. So saying こんな光景で見た程度で. So if by seeing this 光景, just by that, one would get がっかりする. がっかり is depressed. 捨てたらアイスランド人はいつもがっかりしているはずだけど. So if that were the case, then everyone living in Iceland はいつも always がっかりしているはず. Then everyone in Iceland should be all depressed all the time. But そんなことは聞かないよね. But no one hears about that. No one says anything about that. 少女はうんうんとうなずき。
そうでしょそうでしょ。アイスランド人を見習わなきゃ。
So she's saying, yes. 見習う is to imitate or to to take example from. So we should take example from アイスランド人。これからは彼らを見習うことにするよ。だからもう大丈夫。So it's like saying, yeah, I'll go follow their lead now. だからもう大丈夫。僕らはなんとなく笑い合った。胸の奥が軽くなっていた。なんとなく here is somehow. So he found it hard to smile, but 僕ら, so we somehow managed to smile to each other. Warai ao. So this is two people. Warai ao is from warao. The atta means they did it mutually. So they both managed to smile to each other. 胸の奥が軽くなっていた. So it felt like my chest or the weight in my chest got lighter.
日が出てきた。ここは風が強いからすぐ雲が吹き飛んじゃうんだよ。
So the sun came up. So ここは風が強いから because of that すぐ雲が吹き飛んじゃうんだよ。吹き飛ぶ means to be blown away. So fukitobu is intransitive. You don't fukitobu something. Fukitobu means that something else pushed it away or just randomly flew away. So because of the strong winds, over here in this place, the clouds go flying. The clouds quickly go away. 少女は眩しそうに顔を上げるにつられて僕も上を上げる。So 眩しそうに I believe this is saying so 眩し means like blindingly bright. I don't think this is talking about her being blindingly bright. I think it's saying that she looked up as if it was, and it seemed like it was really bright for her. So it's like she was covering her eyes. につられて僕も上を見上げる。につられて is to follow after someone, or like to you know when someone yawns and then you yawn after that cause you got pulled in because of them. This is what this につられて means. 僕も上を見上げる。We get a nice picture of the sky, which I'm pretty sure is the topic of the title is related to the sky. Haruka ni Aogi. I'm gonna stop and explain the title. Haruka ni Aogi. Haruka means far away in the title. I'm not sure if you can read it, it's really small. But Haruka ni means far away, and Aogi means to look up, which is often at the sky. And Uruwashi no means beautiful, and no is probably just, so something is beautiful. I'm not sure what it is. It could be the sky. So it could be looking up at the fair sky. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe that's the meaning of the title. Back to the text. We have 目にしみるような青空。空気がきれいなせいか、東京よりも軽く爽やかな青。目にしみる is しみる is when something しみる when something gets in your eyes and you tear up. It's the sting in one's eyes. 目にしみるような青空 So it's like so bright and blue that the brightness stings his eyes 空気がきれいなせいか東京よりもはるか Sorry 東京よりも軽く爽やかな青東京空気がきれいなせいか So let's go to the last part first. So 東京よりもはるか Sorry, my bad. 東京よりも軽く爽やかな青 Now this karuku is from karui, and this is this karuku. That means light. Now, sorry, we'll go to sawayaka first. Sawayaka means fresh, refreshing. Like, yeah, I think refreshing is the way to say it. So like a refreshing blue. Based on this, the way this karuku is in front of it. What does karuku mean? A light feeling. Yes. So it means the color of the sky feels like a lighter feeling. Now you may wonder why this is not karui. I believe it could be karui. Karui, sorry. Yeah, this could be karui. I'm not 100% sure, but we know that this is an adjective in a adverb form, karuku. So why isn't this lightly? Like, where's the noun here? Where's the verb here? We know that adverbs modify verbs, right? So where's the verb? Well, it turns out that you can use, I'm not sure if this is always the case, but you can use adjectives in their adverbial form, and it just means, and in this case, it just means the fact that it was light feeling, and sawayaka. So this is just this ku conjugation is just connecting this two, and it's just saying this and this. So I'm gonna read it. Tokyo yorimo karuku sawayaka na ao. So it's just describing light, refreshing blue. More so than Tokyo. And what comes before here is kuki ga kirei na sei ka. This sei here is ascribing a reason. So kuki ga kirei na sei. And so it's saying because the sky is clear, or the sky is cleaner than in Tokyo, it feels lighter and more refreshing. Now, sei by itself is only used, pretty much only used with a negative reason. However, this is with the ka here. So this is a positive reason, right? But the ka means that he's not 100% sure about those reasons, so he's just wondering. Maybe because the sky is cleaner here. That's why the blue of the sky feels more refreshing. So this is the pattern seika. 比較になるようなビュールがないからどこまでも果てしなく見える青 Hikaku is a reference or a comparison になるようなビュールがないから So になる Hikaku になる is something that will become a comparison or that could become a comparison ようなビュールがない So there's no buildings that to compare with から Because of that どこまでも果てしなく見える青 So 果てしなく果てしない is an adjective which means endless or boundless. And 果てしなく見える So again, this is the pattern of adjective plus 見える But you need it in the adverb form. So use the ku. So it looks endless and boundless, this blue. And どこまでも just emphasizes it and says it stretches on for on and on. So it looks boundless because there's no buildings for reference. 広い空だ。
そうだね。ここ空の広さは一級品だよね。私ここの青空は大好きだよ。
そうだね。広さ is a noun form of 広い。So this the wideness of the 空は、so ここ so here the sky this sky's 広さ is 一級品 means top class. 私この青空は大好きだよ。彼女は僕の前で手を広げて色を取り戻した世界の中心でくるりと回った。短い目のスカートがふんわりと翻る。翻る means to flutter. So she spun around and her slightly short skirt kind of fluttered. 色を取り戻した世界の中心. So 取り戻す as if you might have heard in some certain anime with Titans. 取り戻す is to take back. And this is in past tense and it's modifying the noun that comes after. It comes after a noun, so it's modifying it. So it's modifying sekai. So this world, this sekai, has the property of 色を取り戻した. So take back color. So a world that has color taken back from it. So a color restored world. の中心で 中心 means middle. で so in the middle of this world, she spun around. 彼女は僕の前で手を広げて so she 僕の前で in front 手を広げて so she 手を広げる means to spread one's hands out spread one's arm out so she just spread her arms out and spun around その笑顔は空よりも一級品だったあはははははは saying her smile was even more top class than the sky 確かに一級品だ It's like he's agreeing. Yeah, that is top. It sure is top class.
それだけ笑えればもう大丈夫だね。
So this is a conditional. 笑えば is conditional. もう大丈夫. So if you can smile, then this is potential. If you can smile, then もう大丈夫. それだけ here. Now this is a grammar point that's covered in JLPT, and それだけ the main meaning of it, it's not the meaning here. This is a different meaning. The main meaning of それだけ is just that amount, right? それだけ is that all, or それだけ just that amount, just this much. But here it means that it means that much. Not in the sense of just that little, but in the fact of that amount. So she's looking at him and saying, if you can laugh that amount. In other words, she's saying, if you can laugh that much, you're fine. So this is the second meaning of soredake. It's very confusing, but it's used like that. So another way you could say is それだけ勉強すれば、テスト合格できるだろう。So like, if you study that much, you should pass the test. ああ、大丈夫。
お、いい表情。いただき。
表情 is expression. いただき means it comes from madal, which is to receive. So it's like basically it's like got your photo. それは我ながら明るい笑顔だったと思う。So, of the picture, 我ながら is speaking of myself. Yeah, even if I say so myself. So he's talking about himself. It's like, even if I do say so myself, I think it was a bright smile that I had.
記事には使えないけど、いい顔ありがとう。
Kiji is a article or a news article. には使えないけど so can't use it for an article, but いい顔ありがとう。Thanks for the face. 彼女も満足げに笑った。鮮やかな青と緑があふれる世界で、そのどちらよりも鮮やかな色彩で、そう彼女も満足げに笑った。満足 means satisfied. Get here, the reason get here means that something looked like a certain way. It's like the millionth time I'm saying this. There's a lot of particles that mean this. Now, in Japanese, the reason why we put this get here is because he doesn't. So this story is told from his perspective. So he doesn't actually know that whether she's satisfied, like she's manzoku. So because it's not told from her perspective, in Japanese we're not allowed to literally state that an internal feeling. We have to use a particle like ge, which basically means that she smiled looking satisfied. 鮮やかな青と緑が溢れる世界。緑が溢れる means overflowing. Overflowing with 緑 is green. 鮮やかな青。鮮やか means brilliant or dazzling. So dazzling blue of the sky and overflowing with green. そのどっちよりも鮮やかな色彩。So よりも means more than more than what comes before. And そのどちらよりも means both of these, both the blue and the green. So even more 鮮やかな, more dazzling than both of them. Shikizai here just means colors, so she's very animated and colorful in his eyes. Do we have a love flag here? And yeah, and this is a sentence fragment that's saying so she was more brilliant than that. But this is actually a de, and this de is actually modifying the waratta. So while she was smiling, she had this brilliance. She was shining more brightly than this everything else. Yeah, 僕の方こそなんだか心配させてしまってすまなかった。僕の方こそ is僕の方こそ is it's kind of like a polite say. He's just polite saying no, it's me. なんだか心配させる心配 is worry. させる is to cause worry. And てしまって Teshimao. Teshimao. This Teshimao is the shimao here means to do something accidentally. So he accidentally did something bad, and that bad thing was make someone worry. And nandaka here is kind of like making it more. It's kind of like instead of saying directly, instead of saying sorry for worrying you, this is like it seems like I made you worry. I'm sorry. So this is like the it seems like. It's like kind of. So he's apologizing for that.
いえいえ、被写体にいい表情をさせるのはカメラマンの使命ですから。
Hishatai is the model? Or, yeah, the person who's being photographed. にいい表情をさせるのはカメラマンの使命。使命 is job. It's their mission. So it's the duty of the cameraman to make the subject. So いい表情をさせる. Saseru means to make someone do something. いい表情 so make them have a good expression. It's a cameraman's duty. そういえばこの子は制服を着てるけど桜花学院の学生なんだろうか So なんだろうか He is wondering. この服は制服を着てるけど So she's wearing a uniform. Hiru is to wear, but I wonder if she's she's from the Oka Gakuen. それにしては記憶にあるのとかなり違うような気もするのだけど。それにしては is considering that. So like I'll come back to it later. 記憶にあるのと So 記憶にあるもの This note is saying what's in his mind. Comparing to what's in his mind かなり違うような気もするのだけど So 気がする気がする So 気がする is it feels like かなり違うSo kanari is quite. So it feels like it's quite different from what's inside his memory. Now, それにしては is considering what comes before. So taking the previous thing and considering that. Blah 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 blah. So supposing for her being for supposing that she was a student from Oka Gakuen, it kind of seems like her uniform seems different than what I remember. That considering. それとも文校は制服が違うのだろうか He's wondering maybe there's the bunko is the branch school. Maybe the branch school is a different uniform. もしかして大川女学園の文校の学生 Yeah, maybe she's from the branch school instead. 彼女は肯定も否定もせず
学院までここから歩いて20分くらいだからファイトじゃあねまた後で滝沢司先
生 So 肯定 is to confirm or affirm 否定 is to deny So she neither affirmed nor denied もせず So she did neither and学院までここから歩いて20分くらい So this くらい is about that much So about 20 minutes 学院まで So she's giving instructions to the how to get there So she's 学院まで So until the school is walking from here. ここから歩いて20分ぐらい。About 20 minutes walking from here. So, fight. Yeah, it's just like, go for it. じゃあね、また後で、秋沢先生。なぜ僕の名前をと言いあわるより早く彼女の姿は森に消えた。言いあわる you is to say 言い終わる is to finish saying. So より is comparing より早く so before he could even finish saying 彼女の姿is her basically just her. She had disappeared. The sight of her had disappeared into the forest. 慌てて森の中に駆け込んでみたが、木々の陰に隠れたのか、彼女の姿はなかった。So 慌てて is he panicked or actually it's describing his previous accent. He's 森の中に駆け込んでみた。So 駆け込む means to dash into. So he dashed into the forest. He dashed into the forest. That's the komu part. 駆け込む. So he hurriedly dashed into the forest. 木々の陰に隠れたのか、彼女の姿はなかった。So first of all, we can say 彼女の姿はなかった。So she was nowhere to be found. And this noka is supposing a reason. 木々の陰に隠れてた。So it's like maybe she hid. 木々 is all the trees. No kage is the shadow of a tree. So like behind a tree. So maybe she hid behind one of the trees. She was nowhere to be found. So this is just supposing a reason which the speaker doesn't know is true or not, but it's just supposing that maybe that's the case. 道なんてどこにもないのにどこへ行ったのか。So this noni is even though. 道なんてどこにもない。どこにもない is nowhere. And this is 道。So 道なんて So the neutral way of saying this would be 道はどこにもない So there's no road to be found. This なんて means like how can she be gone? There isn't even a road anywhere. Like there's not even anything. So it's like it's strengthening this and saying like that's crazy. There's no even roads here. There's nothing even close. どこへ行ったのか どこへ行った So like where did she go? もしかしたら maybe 彼女は沖縄のキジムナみたいな森の妖精だったりしたのか Okinawa is the place in Japan. ムジムナみたい I don't know, it's some folklore object. Some being from folklore. I don't know. So 彼女は So like that, it's just like some mythical being. She's the 森の妖精. Yosei means forest. It means fairy. So she's like the fairy. だったりしたのか. Dattari here is I'm not going to explain it here, but dattari is like saying like dattari suru is like saying by some chance is she like the freaking forest fairy all like vanishing and appearing. Yeah, so that's the dattari. It's like by chance happen to be like なんだかこの深くて広い森ならそんなありえないこともありそうな気がする So he gets the なんだか somehow この深くて広い森なら So in this 深く is a deep hiroi is wide. So in this vast forest, そんなありえないこと、ありえない、なりないこと、so that impossible thing もありそうな気がする。ありそう means possible. ありそう、so it's like ある、そんなこともある is saying that that kind of thing can happen. Like it does sometimes happen. もありそう means is like it seems like something like that would that it could happen. So it seems possible. So in this like vast and deep forest, it makes it so that even the impossible seems sort of possible. それでもいいか。Okay, whatever. もし彼女が学生ならこのうち再会するのだろう。そうでないならちょっと残念だが、それでも僕は彼女のことを忘れないだろう。So, もし、so if she's a student, そのうち means soon, like within the near future. 再会 means to meet again. It's the same kanji as ao. So, if she's a student, then they'll meet again soon. そうでない。So this is de aru. So yeah, again, remember when we said de aru? The negative form of de aru is de nai. Yeah. So de nai. So de aru means something to be. So if that isn't so de nai, if that's not the case, ちょっと残念だが、それでも even so, 僕は彼女のことを忘れないだろう。So I probably won't forget about her. だって人と人の出会うことにはすべて何かの意味があるはずだからだ。人と人、so people, so 人と人が、so between people, those people meeting, between two people meeting, には between the phenomena of two people meeting, or two different people meeting is there is always so にはすべて so among all the meetings between people, like between all the meetings of two different people, they all have some kind of meaning. 何かの意味があるはず. There should be a meaning. So he believes in a little bit of about fated encounters. その出会いがもたらすものが喜怒哀楽のどれであるにしても So もたらす means to bring about. So その出会いがもたらすのが So will their meeting bring one of the emotions? So no matter which like emotions their meeting will bring about, no dore de aru ni shitemo, so no matter what emotions that their meeting brings, the previous thing, they all have meaning. 森から出て再び道路へ。再び means once again. So he gets out from the forest and back onto the road, back towards the road. 世界は色彩に溢れていた. The world was filled with color. 空の青、木々の緑、バス停のサビ色と白、アスファルトの灰色、僕の靴の黒、川と留め金の真珠色。Blue of the sky, the trees and the green, the rusted color of the bus stop, the gray of the asphalt, his black bag, and the tame, how do you call this? tomeru means to fasten, so tomegane is the fastener. And shinchu-iro is brass, so that brass color. 世界が僕を歓迎しているようだった. Again, this ようだった it was is as if it was like. So it was as if the world was welcoming me. 歓迎 is to welcome. 自然に囲まれた風景明媚な土地じゃないか。空は青し、海だって綺麗だ。夏になれば海水浴だってバッチリだ。So 風光明媚 is like a scenic, picturesque land. So surrounded by nature. So this Janaika is like, isn't like, Janaika here is, he's saying, isn't it so? So it's like saying, oh, isn't this like a picturesque and nice place as advertised? 空は青し、海だって綺麗. So this だって is kind of like 海も綺麗. It's like saying the sky is blue, and even talking about this date is like even talking about the even on top of that the ocean is pristine. 夏になれば海水浴 is ocean bathing, swimming in the ocean. だってバッチリだ. バッチリ means perfect. So it'd be the perfect place to go swimming in the summer. 僕をここまで導いてくれた案内状に書いてあった通りだ。僕をここまで導く is to lead, and くれた is showing thanks. So the ここまで導いてくれた. So this thing which is shown on the way all the way here に書いてあった通りだ. So 書いてあった just means it's written there. So and tori means it means the same as whatever the thing previously said. So it's the same as was written in the invitation letter. It's kind of like 彼の言う通りだ。君の言う通りだ。書いてあった通りだ。So it's like saying, yeah, it's just like what the invitation letter said. Like I said, as advertised. ってことは、大岡城学園、文庫だってある。So that means that, ってことは is like, so that means, 大岡城学園、文庫だってある。This is saying that it also has a branch school at it. カバンを手に取れば先ほどの重さが嘘のように軽い。嘘のように so like a lie. It felt like impossibly lighter. 先ほど is earlier, so the weight from earlier. カバンに手を取れば so he picked up his bag. 私は足取りも軽く歩き始めた。まだ見ぬ就職先へ夢と希望と出会いがあるはずの楽園。So he's saying 足取り is the gait of one's foot. も軽く歩き始めた。So this is saying so 歩き始める So he started walking. 足取りも軽く This is kind of like, this whole thing is an adverb, so it's saying karuku, but it's not his walking that was karuku. It was, this karuku is attached to his so ashidori mo karui is saying, it would be saying that his gait is light, like his feet are light. And this ku is basically I actually don't know what the grammatical reason why this is a ku here, but anyways, this is talking about asidori mo karuku, so this is like describing this. So with light feet he started walking. Mada minu. Shushuku saki is where he's going to work. Mada minu, so towards a place which he hasn't seen yet. Yume to kibo to deai ga aru hazu no rakuen. Rakuen is paradise. Yume to kibo. Yume is dreams and hopes and faded encounters, or just meeting new people for the first time. Ga aru hazu no rakuen. So he's going to a paradise with all these things. And it says he walked for 20 minutes. And we're gonna leave off for here for this episode. So thank you for following along. My voice is starting to go as well. Let us make a bookmark here. I can't seem to find a way to delete bookmarks, so I just have all the ones from my first playthrough. But anyways. So thanks for following along. Like I said earlier, we'll have grammar notes that have the link posted in the description below. Of course, I haven't made the ones for this episode yet, but by the time you're watching this video, they probably will be up. Anyways, thank you for following along. I'll see you next time.